As promised, here's my review of Kiri Te Kanawa's second Christmas album, Christmas with Kiri Te Kanawa, Carols from Coventry Cathedral, which was released on December 3, 1994. The conductor was Robin Stapleton, along with the BBC Philharmonic and the choirs of Coventry and Lichfield Cathedrals, along with trumpeter Joko Harjana and bass baritone Michael George. I never realized that there was another Christmas album from Dame Kiri Te Kanawa, and I was also surprised to know that this very performance was also live from the very cathedral that it took place and was also released on videotape and DVD. Suffice to say, I definitely love this a lot more than her first Christmas album. That's not to say I didn't like Christmas with Kiri. Oh no. If you've watched my review of Christmas with Kiri, then you'll automatically realize that I absolutely love that one as well. It's just that with this Christmas album, it's just simply put a complete ensemble experience from not only Dame Kiri Te Kanawa herself, but also bass baritone Michael George, trumpeter Joko Hanjana, and of course all the fine members of the BBC Philharmonic and the choirs of Coventry and Lichfield Cathedrals, headed by the superb hand of one Robin Stapleton. And what more can you expect from someone like Dame Kiri Te Kanawa? She continues to give her all in terms of her artistry and that silky smooth voice, which was just so superb every time she sang all of her notes. Yes, in this Christmas album, she sounded a little bit more weathered, but it still maintains that gorgeous, smooth tone that she was very well known for, and she maintained her fine sense of musicianship. Also contributing to this awesome album were the superb bass baritone Michael George, whose stentorian sound and his handsome vocal presence really made him stand out, and this is a bass baritone I have never heard of before until now. Suffice to say, I would really love to listen to a lot more materials of this gentleman because he has one of the finest bass baritone voices I have ever heard, and he just has a very exceptional instrument altogether. And not to mention, the choirs of the Coventry and Lichfield Cathedrals were superb all throughout. And what were the major highlights for me in terms of this particular Christmas album? Well, aside from the usual fare with Silent Night, O Tannenbaum, and a lot of the other classic Christmas songs, but you also have a lot of other Christmas carols that I have never heard of before, like Torches, for example, and it was sung with superb power by Michael George, whose bass baritone voice was really thrilling all throughout. And I definitely have to say that this second Christmas album from Kiri Te Kanawa was absolutely thrilling in its own special way. It wasn't just Madame Te Kanawa that was the star, but also the superb vocal talents of Michael George, the superb trumpeting skills of Joko Harjana, and of course, the awesome conducting done by Robin Stapleton, along with the BBC Philharmonic and the choirs of both the Coventry and Lichfield Cathedrals. So there is absolutely no surprise of what I'm going to rate this particular album. A well-deserved 5 out of 5 stars. If you are a hardcore Kiri Te Kanawa fan, then this is the perfect album to add into your collection. And if you've also seen the live concert version, then please let me know what your thoughts are, because this second Christmas album from Kiri Te Kanawa was an absolute blast. Everyone was together and everyone really gave it their all, and you could definitely feel the passion that all of these musicians, singers, and everyone behind seemed to have, and they just let it all out with such pure abandon. You will not regret having this into your collection, especially since it's the holiday seasons. Well, that's all for this review. Be sure to tune in later for my review of Christmas with Leontine Price. So until then, Merry Christmas, everybody.